Good morning. I'm at Friday Flats, just out of Thredbo, just making my way out of town, heading towards the Thredbo River Track. So the aim to make this is to make the Snowies Alpine Walk into a circuit and drop from Thredbo down to Bullocks Flat, and then pick up the Snowies Alpine Walk at the trailhead at Bullocks Flat and walk it back up to Ngarigo. And that's kind of made a rough circuit. That's the theory anyway. My maps are that old. They not only don't have the Snowies Alpine Walk on them, but they don't have the Thredbo River Trail either. So I know the Thredbo River Trail exists because I've walked parts of it. I'm not exactly sure where it goes, so I'm making it up a little bit on the run, but I'm assuming it's going to stay fairly close to the Thredbo River. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I had a nice night at the YHA last night, a bit quirky, very expensive. I think because the place is full of mountain bikers. There's a competition on for school kids, so everything was chockers, but it was 200 plus for a private room at the YHA, which is fairly exy, I thought. But anyway, it was nice enough. Had a pub feed last night, which was good. All right, I'll spin the camera around when I get out of town, and it's something a bit nicer to look at than cars and buildings. Okay, I found the trailhead. It's just on the Jindabyne side of Friday's Flat car park, so I'm heading up here. Now this is a shared path, so I have to be careful with mountain bikers, dive bombing being behind me, but most of them are pretty good on these kind of tracks, I find. So it shouldn't be a big problem, I don't think. I've got off to a fairly late start today. It's about 10:30. Haven't been in a great hurry. I don't want to leave the river tonight, so I can get to Bullocks Flat, which is telling me is 16.7 k's. But once I start climbing up towards Perisher from there, it's going to be a little bit harder to find a decent camp. So I'll camp along the river tonight and then do the climb tomorrow. That's the theory. All right. I better get walking, I suppose. I think there'll be a few swims today. It's pretty warm. So like the Snowies Alpine Walk, there's been a lot of money poured into this Thredbo River, Thredbo Valley Track. I thought it was called the Thredbo River Track. Maybe even more so on this one, I guess, because it's shared with mountain bikers. So they could justify a bit more money, maybe. So I've had about, 10 bikes go past me so far. I'm about 3 k's in. They've all been going pretty slow though. And that's the Thredbo River that I'm following all day. Bridge 2. The marketing department stayed up late thinking of these names. Geez, they're substantial bridges, eh? And just like that, I'm at Bridge 3. I feel like I'm walking in New Zealand. There's that many suspension bridges. This is Bullock Yard Creek. So as you can imagine, on a shared path. It's been fairly cruisy walking, and I'm going downhill too. The Alpine Road is just up to my right, and the Thredbo River is just down to my left. Sometimes you're a little bit away from the road or the river, but generally it's pretty close. But you're always generally in the trees, so it's pretty good. So, Bridge 4 is an interesting design. And it moves a bit too. So it's not all bridges and creeks. There's some nice flowing sections through the bush. And once again, Bridge 5 is your roller coaster design. Geez, that pool down there would do me for a swim. Later on, hopefully. There's Bambi over there. I just stopped to check out this old tree, and I thought, well, it's Burls. And the deer startled me. That tree's seen a bit, I reckon. So I've just arrived at, I think it's Ngarigo campground. A lot of the overflow from the mountain bikers at Thredbo are filling up these campsites. They're pretty much all booked out. It doesn't look that full though, to be honest. I thought there'd be more tents there. Anyway, I'm going to stop for a break here, pull up a picnic table in the shade hopefully, and have some lunch. I'm about 8 k's in, I guess. It's been pretty cruisy so far. I'm going to, next stop will be Thredbo Diggings. I can't believe how amazing the facilities are around here for both walking and mountain biking. Okay, had a nice break at Ngarigo camp. Heading towards Thredbo Diggings now. It's about an hour and a bit away. Once I leave there, I'll have to start looking for somewhere to camp, I reckon. It's warm when I'm in the sun. It's nice in the shade, but the sun's definitely got some kick in it. I'm down fairly low now, too, altitude-wise, so that's possibly why. I just got online. Looks like the weather's going to be good all the way up until tomorrow night. There's some rain coming tomorrow night, so that's good. That means my climb up there tomorrow should be in good weather. So this is the Thredbo diggings. I'm going to stick close to the river here, so I might have left the official Thredbo Valley Track maybe. Find a spot somewhere between here and Bullocks Flat to camp. Alright, so I'm heading towards Bullocks Flat now. So it's kind of ironic. I've been passing these beautiful camping spots all the way since Thredbo, these kind of flats beside the river. And now I'm actually looking to stop. I'm way up above the river and there's no open flat spots. Anyway, you can hear that deer. I'm going to have company tonight by the sounds of it, if I find somewhere. So incidentally, this isn't the shared path anymore. This is a dedicated walking track. The shared path goes up a bit higher, I think, or the Thredbo Valley Track. Okay. I found a spot off the track to camp. Bit of a shelf. It's a little bit lumpy, but it's not too bad. And the good news is, looks like the fishermen have been down here, or someone's been down here at some stage. There's a nice sandy beach. And I'm about to jump in for a swim. That will do me nicely for a swim. Alright, day 3 of my Snowies Alpine Walk circuit. I'm at just past Thredbo diggings, towards Bullocks Flat. Today I walked about 16.6 k's, climbed about 180 metres. It was a very easy day down the Thredbo Valley Track. It's shared use with mountain bikes, so you have to be a little bit careful. Having said that, I saw probably 30 bikes, I guess, and every one of them was respectful and slowed down, said g'day. So yeah, no problem at all with the mountain bikes today. I'm getting water out of the river here, so I'm not real happy about it, but there's not much choice. The problem with the Thredbo River is it flows through Thredbo, so anyway, I'd prefer to get it out of a side creek, but not much I can do. So that's all good. Tomorrow I rejoin the official Snowies Alpine Walk, and
and climb up towards Perisher. So to be honest, I don't even know where the track goes tomorrow. My paper maps don't even have this track on it, let alone the Snowies Alpine Walk. So I've got a digital map. I know roughly where I'm going. The track will be very well marked, so I'm not going to get lost. We'll see where we get to tomorrow night. All right, our sun's just gone down. I'm going to climb into the ultimate and make myself comfy, I reckon. I'll see you in the morning for a big climb.